All right. Mac P, your opening statement starts.
All right, you ready for me to start going? Did it?
All right, here we go. We're
In
about
my
to start right now.
All right, in my opening statement, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna stand on the pro side of the Bible. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna be proving the Bible is actually valid. And I'm gonna take us on a journey today that's never been taken because I'm gonna dive inside of the Bible. I'm gonna take us to China. We're gonna go to Rome on a little trip. We're gonna dive into the Encyclopedia Britannica and we're gonna see what science say about the Bible. Along with the Chinese lettering, I will be giving you insight on the letters and structures of the Chinese writing. I'm gonna be pulling up a few graphs of that, you know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be pretty much it. If that's the opening and we're not diving in, I ain't gonna give them no more information than it. But I'm gonna stand firm that the Bible is absolutely correct. And if we have an author of the Bible, then we must have a God. And if this God is correct, then we must follow this God. But you could go ahead, brother.
Are you yielding at this time? Okay. All right.
Yeah,
King Knowledge.
absolutely.
If you could self mute for me there, Mac P, and your
What's
five
going
minutes
on,
starts
everybody?
now, King Knowledge.
Appreciate y'all having me. Today I'm debating MacP in regards to the Bible. I'm going to show you how God is a murderer, how God is a psychotic individual. I'm going to show you how God sacrifices humans and babies and orders cannibalism. I'm going to show you how before it all began, there was this queen of heaven that they reference to throughout the Bible, but pastors and preachers go past it and ignore it. I'm going to show you where the word Bible comes from. I'm going to get into it and I'm going to show you some disturbing things. I'm going to show you how Jesus needs to be invoked in order to actually have him come into your life like a demon. I'm going to go down through there and I'm going to take you on a ride that you probably never been on before, that you probably never even came across. Because it appears that religion must constantly degrade and humiliate its followers in order to glorify and elevate the God. Unfortunately, many people appear eager to give away their power to an authority and seem to have a need and even desire to be ruled and disciplined by this authority as if they were inferior. You see what I mean? So, what type of God would create an inferior being to have us worship it? As if we were made unintelligent, as if we were made stupid, dumb, and docile. I'm going to show you how a lot of contradictories in this book that we call the Bible, and things don't make no mother sense at all. We're going to get into this thing and we're going to break down this plagiarized book by some individuals who felt like they had the keys to the goddamn car. They broke into it and they never understood the car. So they could never understand the Bible. I'm going to show you how there's version after version after version of biblical text. Like if it was a 14th Strip Crip, 13th Street Blood, Inglewood Pyro, Bronx, New York, sex, money, murder. I'm going to get into you and show you how religion ain't nothing but a game that people believe in. The shit is wild when you really think about it. It's just they changed the name and changed the game. The gang leader, which is the pastor and the reverend, is the one that takes the money. And he gives it to the deacon, and he makes his workers do what he needs to do in order to use the word as some type of drug. I'm going to show you how addiction plays its part in this thing that we call the Bible, religion, this thing that has taken a hold of us over these last 400 years. I'm going to show you some things in regards to how people that were created called the Tamahu, if we can get into that, if he feels like he wants to get into that, needed this book in order to rule the indigenous people. But in regards to that, I know this is my opening, so I'm not too sure how much time did I get, but I'll appreciate if you allow me to finish the rest of my time. We're going to get into this. And it's going to change your perception about reality and everything that you've been taught. It's kind of like you never had time to read the Bible. When did you have time to sit down and read this book? When did you have time to sit down and open up the Bible and read it from Genesis all the way to Revelation? When did you have time? Think about it. You had to go to high school. You had to go to prom. You had work to do. You had troubles, strifes, tribulations, things that was going on. When did you have time to open up this big book full of 66 books and read it? You didn't. So you know what you did? You did what you do when you go to a mechanic. You get your car fixed because you don't know nothing about a car. You do what you do when you go to the doctor. You get your body fixed. You don't know nothing about your body. So they even made a way for you to go to this fake individual that you call God that is posing as the devil. Is that time? Okay, time.
Ooh, what an opening statement, honey. Y'all are. Can y'all? Do we have an appreciation for these two kings? Cause I do. Yes, fire. Both of them.
All right,
Okay.
where we
All
going?
right. So, so with that being said, Mac P, you get to question King Knowledge. You get 3 minutes.
Oh, I'm questioning him. Oh, great. Didn't know we was going there automatically. Now, I heard your whole spiel, guy, but you talked a whole lot about religion and proving that God was a murderer and all of this. What does that got to do with the Bible? That's my first question.
Inside this book called the Helios Biblios, or this Biblios that was in honor of the Great Mother, there's a lot of things that go on in that book. And God was responsible for killing over 2 million people in that book that you and I both too know as the Bible. God was responsible for murdering his own people called the Israelites. And it had me befuddled. I couldn't understand how a God that would sit there and make it in his commandments that y'all shall not kill. And then he goes and kills 2 million people. 2 million! That's a lot of people. That's a genocide. So in regards to mass genocide and God literally murdering all of these people in the Bible, it hurt me, bro. And I'm like, this wasn't the God that the preacher was talking about. This wasn't the God that America was built on. This wasn't the God that none of us know about. So when you ask me the question, what does that have to do with the Bible? It's God. Or is it the Elohim? Because from what I've read, it was the Elohim. But for when you're asking me, you're talking about a God. I'm not sure if this is a trick question. Because the Elohim were many gods. And even God told you that there were many gods. So everybody, if you want to go to the first commandment, it literally says in the first commandment, thou shalt not worship no other gods but I. So it had me thinking, right? God, who is these other gods? Who the fuck is these other gods? Because you said you was the only God, the one God. There was no other God above you. You was the all God, the omnipresent, the omniscient, the omnipotent. You sat there and told me that this God was everything. And this God is telling me that there's other gods. What if those other gods got different rules? Like, it's okay to murder a motherfucker if they run up on you and hit him with that thing. It's okay to smack a motherfucker if he trying to mock you or say something about your character or reputation. It's okay to choke him up. Like, what if the other guys had different rules that best fit me? Best fit me. What if those other guys literally were different than this guy? Because God said, thou shalt not worship no other gods but me. But there's other gods outside of you, God, and you said it. So when you ask this question, what does God have to do with the Bible and lying, murdering, and all of these other things, rape? It's got everything to do with the Bible. It's in there. Thank you.
Okay, do do we have time for a second question? Because it took them a minute to get that first one out. I just had two questions.
Okay. I will grant you an additional 2 minutes.
All right, thank you. Now, I don't
And
believe
wait,
in
wait, wait
Santa
before you get
Claus.
started. And that's the same
Yes,
thing for
ma'am.
him. So when he gets to ask you questions, if he asks one question and you go over the 3 minutes in answering it, I will give him. I the same thing goes for him. Just want to make that clear.
I want him to talk all he wants to. I don't want that man interrupted at all. So, whatever. Um, for instance, I don't believe in Christmas, right? So I wouldn't use a Christmas story or something that I heard from a Christmas tale to be a point of reference in anything that I want to stand on, okay? So you're saying all these things about God, but your points of reference is the Bible. And you're screaming it to the top of your lungs like you believe it. So is we really having a debate here? Because it's obvious that you fighting a battle for me, brother. You see what I'm saying? If you're going to use the Bible as your point of reference to prove that God is this and that, then you're telling me that you believe in your source because I'm a college educated man. When you have a source, that means that you have to believe what the source is saying. So, my second question is, do you believe that the Bible is a valid source? If so, then the debate is over. If you don't believe that the Bible is a credible source, then you can't say another word about the Bible. But go ahead.
Go ahead, King.
Go ahead, what?
Did you want to answer his question?
There was no question. I didn't hear a
All
question. He
right.
said, if I do this or if I do that, then I do this. He already answered it for me. What's the
No, I
question?
didn't.
Point
The
taken.
question the question is if you're using the Bible as a point of reference, do you believe that your point of reference is valid? Because if your point of reference is valid, then the Bible is correct. If you're going to say that the basis of the Bible or anything is incorrect, then you cannot base any argument in this debate on the point of reference that you're saying right now that you don't believe in. So either right now, do you believe in the Bible or don't you? That's just a simple question. And we can end the debate right here. Checkmate.
So he's asking me if I believe in the Bible or if I don't believe in the Bible, right? I don't. I'm trying to
That's what I'm
understand it. I
getting
mean,
from it.
we're debating the Bible, right? Or is this a different
Right.
type of debate? Because I haven't heard
Right.
anything from him in reference to the Bible. So he's asking me questions about the Bible. How does God have anything to do with murder in the Bible? And then I break it down and I give it to you. And now he's asking me, do I believe in the Bible? Shouldn't that have been the first thing? Like, I don't understand. Like, what do you mean, sir? It's hard to understand. If I don't believe in the Bible, then I can't have this conversation. If I do believe in the Bible, then what? What was if I do believe in the Bible
No,
again?
no. Okay, I'll make it even simpler for the children
Yeah.
in the back of the
Because
crowd. No, no,
this should
no,
have been
brother.
done in the
Okay, you ain't
beginning.
got you
You know
you
what I
ain't
mean?
got
I'm
to
just
interrupt
saying. It
me.
just doesn't make any sense. Like it should have been done in the beginning. Like, how did we get halfway through the
Whenever
debate
you're
and now
done,
you
bro.
telling me, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, sir.
All right. Now, my question is a simple question. Do you believe in the Bible or not? Yes or no? That's it. Simple. Simple that a child could
I,
understand it. Yes or no?
I believed in it and then I didn't believe in it. Now I'm up and down with it.
So, if I could just step in really quickly, I don't think that believing in the Bible or it, I don't feel like that is required in order for you to be able to debate the Bible. I think we have to be intellectually honest in terms of the book's influence in the world, and I think that is what King is speaking to.
Okay, what I want to say
I
is,
think he got
Queen, I'm not.
scared.
Can I?
I
Can I
think my
finish?
opening got him
Brother,
shook.
brother,
I think my
don't
opening got him
attack me.
shook.
Can
I
you
think my
stop
opening
attacking
Hold
me?
on,
got
hold on,
okay. I
hold on, hold on, hold
apologize.
on,
I
hold
apologize,
on,
but
hold
I
on,
think
hold
he just
on.
don't. This is kind of different. This is different.
Whenever you get through attacking me, we can move further.
Oh, I attack. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me.
All right, thank you, sir. Now, again, this is to the host, baby. With all due respect, Queen Madam, this is your room, this is your rules. But I didn't come here to debate you as well as him. Okay. So what I am saying again, if this man say that the Bible is valid, because all of my points of reference in a debate, this is a collegial debate. I'm not talking about here, but a real debate. When you have your point of reference, you have to believe that your point of reference is a valid source. So my question to him was a yes or no answer, which he never gave me, because again, if he believed that the Bible is a credible source, then he can go ahead and use it, but he just lost the debate. Now, if he don't believe that the Bible is a credible source, that's like me telling you that I'm finna get ready to school you guys on a
Nigga,
Christmas
just say
tale.
you pussy, nigga. Just say you scared. You wasting my
Yeah,
He
we
fucking
just
get.
time.
lost the
Oh,
debate.
pussy ass
He just
nigga.
lost the date.
Tired of
He
these
just lost
niggas,
the
man.
debate.
Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on.
No,
Let
it ain't
me
no hold on. You said that the first
Hey,
point of
I'll
attack
take
of
that L.
personal
Chop
attack,
it up. I'll take the
they
L. Hey,
lost.
hold on just a second. The reason why I stepped in this particular case is because I get what you're saying, but the debate is about the Bible. So in order for him to be able to debate about the Bible, he has to refer to the Bible. So I wanted us to move on from that particular point by pointing out that the book it has its influence. He doesn't have to believe in it to be able to debate and to refer to it, because you were ending the debate based off of that, and I couldn't allow that to be the case. So
that was the whole plan. Super. They knew they couldn't win. You can look at the comments and tell that was
Now
the whole
again,
plan.
I really
This
didn't
is.
hear what
I feel
anyone
bad.
was
I feel
saying
bad for you
because
because
I
I
was
came to
on.
you.
I
I
took
feel
my
bad for you,
headset off.
Super.
Whenever you
I
get through
came to
talking,
you,
just let me
so
know.
I
But
apologize
I
to you.
won the
I didn't know
debate.
this was gonna happen. I came ready to really do this thing, and I can tell that
No,
it's
we
all a
said at the
plan. They
first
already
point of
knew
a
what they was
personal,
gonna do.
the
You can
debate
read the
is over
comments and
with.
tell, like they
So this
already knew what
man
they
just
came to do.
clearly attacked me. So the debate is over with, and MacP is the winner. We don't even have to go any further. He disqualified himself by speaking to me that way.
You right.
Yes, indeed.
You right. You right. You got it.
So you can go ahead and announce that I'm the winner, and I can go ahead and finish smoking my weed and the rest of what I was doing because he just lost the debate. We said that clearly before we started. It will be no personal attack and nothing personal. The first thing about that, you
But
lose.
then
We
Super,
both
he told
agreed
you
to
I
that.
lost the debate. Didn't he
I'm
tell you that first, Super?
no,
He
that's
told
the
you I
end of
lost
that.
the debate.
I'm not
the
even gonna
rules
talk to you,
So
are
the
brother, because
debate was
the
clearly
over
you're
rules
with.
are
The
emotional.
debate was over with when he said you lost the debate to you, Super. He didn't want to debate no more.
I'm not
So if
finna
that's
go
what this
back and
whole
forth
thing
neither,
of coming
super.
to do,
You
he didn't
gotta
even
go
want to
ahead and
debate.
on your word.
He didn't even
Either
want to
you gonna
debate.
be
The debate
a
was
woman of
already
your
over when
word
he
or you
told you
not.
that, Super.
My head
no,
set
this
off.
is not how that happened. This is what has happened. All I did was try to. I'm the moderator.
That's fine, love.
So
I don't care what you
when you
did,
brought up
but
the
that didn't
point,
cause you.
I
Yeah, that didn't
told
when you
cause
y'all
brought
him
up
to
the
call me
point
they
out of my
scared.
that
They
name.
he couldn't
scared.
use it for a reference, it is my
Okay, but
responsibility as the
that's
moderator
beside the
to
He's
point.
what? Yeah, you
Yeah.
taking her. Why are you doing
Yeah,
her
yeah,
job?
that's beside the point, Super. When he
Like
called me
that's
out
why
of my
she's a
name, that
moderator.
didn't have nothing to do with you moderating. That didn't cause him to call me out of
and the
my name,
rules are
okay?
is that if there
You
is
said
disrespect to
you
you,
left the
then you
debate.
forfeit your
Once you
time.
said the
That's what
debate
the
is
rules
over,
are.
you're done, bro.
No,
You left the
you
debate.
forfeit the debate, man, because
You
that was
left the
the rules that
debate when
I
you said
agreed
the
to.
debate is over
That
with.
was the
We
rules that
tried to
I
get
agreed
past
to.
it.
Don't play with
You
me,
didn't want to
Super.
get
I'm
past
not
it.
finna
The
promote
debate
your
was over.
laugh
You
like that.
left the
I
debate.
want you to stand up and be a woman of your word. It didn't say nothing about them people in the yeah, it said something
But
about
now we're
them, but the
even.
only rules
If
that
you're
I told you,
disrespecting
the
me,
only
now
rule
we're
that I
even,
had to
right?
do this debate was
I don't
what,
understand.
Super?
Now I'm a woman.
What was the rule? I
I'm a
said we're
woman
not
now.
gonna
I'm
disrespect
asking
each
you.
other,
I'm a
right?
woman now.
The first
See, that's
sign
what I'm
of
saying. If you would
disrespect,
have
then the
maintained the
debate is
shit, it
over,
would have been
right?
cool. But now I'm a
So I'm not
woman.
finna
So
let
at the
this
end of the
man speak
day,
to me
you
like that.
just did something just the
He lost the
same. So let's
debate.
restart the debate.
My head said, "Oh no, I'm not
Let's
listening to
restart the
you, brother.
debate.
You
You called me
already
a
done
woman.
disrespected
We
me. We
equal.
done
Let's
with that,
restart the
homie.
debate.
I'm gonna let you talk, homie. I hope you eat off of this content that you're trying to get because the debate is over as soon as he cursed me out.
Hey, bro, you
That
said the
we don't
debate
care
was
what
over way
are
before
the
then.
reason or
Did
the
he not,
rhyme
Super?
behind
Did
him
he not
cursing
say
me
the
out.
debate was over?
Yeah, Super,
He
you know
said,
you
I'm
you gotta
done.
stick
The
to your
debate
word,
is
baby
over.
girl.
If you can't do
I
this and
told
you
you when
can't
I
do that,
said
I'm
I'll
No,
do
my
done.
this
word
debate. I
was,
said I'm
and
not gonna
is.
do the debate unless we're not doing disrespect, love. I made that perfectly clear. And
You already said the
even
debate
though
was
he's called me out
over.
of my
You
name, Super,
already
I
said
didn't
the
even
debate was
respond.
over.
You see what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I came in here to debate the word and in honesty
Why don't
have a
you
good
tell them,
debate.
bro?
But I told you
You
the
didn't
only
have a
one
word.
rule
We
that
don't
I
have
had
anything.
was
Go say
if a
something.
person disrespect me, it was over with. He can't sit up here and talk
Listen,
to me like that, love.
Super. Did the man
I'm
or did
done with
he
that.
not
It's
sit
like the
there
same
and
thing that he
That
say
was
just
what
the
did
was
in
said.
his
debate is
last
over?
debate. The man
The
had to
man said
drop
the
him off
debate
the
is
panel
over,
because
so
like
it was
he
over.
couldn't even
And I'm
stand to
telling the
have a
man he don't
conversation
want
like
to
a
debate.
man. That's
He keeps saying
crazy.
it's over. So
You
at the
so
end of the day, if
emotional,
he's
bro.
done debating, I can say whatever
So
I
super,
want,
you
nigga.
just
You
gonna sit
quit.
there. This the type of
You quit,
debates that you
nigga.
have, right?
Okay, hold on just a second, because now I'm irritated. I am so irritated. This was not supposed to go this way. First of all, as the moderator, as I said before, when you tried to say that the debate was over because he was using the Bible as the point of reference, when the debate is about the Bible, you're debating the Bible, which means that you have to know the Bible in order to debate it. It doesn't require you to believe in it. You have to actually know the Bible. And so that was a red herring. It was not necessary. It was unnecessary. This was totally unnecessary. And this business here, like, this is not how debates work, bro. This is not. Hold on. I'm letting people one at a time. What's going on,
Hey,
Trey?
Mac P, I know you hear me, man. What's going on? I'm just trying to tell Mac P, bro. You right about what you're saying and the rules, but it's the thing. You kind of called the debate, so Keen Knowledge was looking at it like, well, you called the debate because y'all here to debate the Bible, brother. You and I get what you're saying. Look, bro, I'm not disagreeing with you. I don't want you to take your headphones off. I get what you're saying. But I feel like, okay, if you won the first round, you won the first round, bro. We want to see y'all debate the Bible. We all came here to see the debate against the Bible, but the brother has to be able to reference the Bible. I get your question completely. You saying if you're using the Bible as a source, You should have. That should have been the last question, though. That was a good, valid question, but it should have been the last question, bro. You tried to cripple the man at the beginning of the debate. And he has all right to feel like that because you literally led with, if you use the Bible as a source, this debate is over. So the man like, oh, if the debate is over, then fuck what this nigga talking about. That's how it went. Like, and y'all both men up here, y'all can continue on to have this debate, bro. You can unmute them. I just want to know if they agree with that, and we can say that this round goes to you, Mac P. But don't try to end the debate. You try. It's like you came up here to end the debate, damn near, because you
Bro,
basically
let
started
me
the
He
let
ain't
me
debate by
said
can
crippling
I
it.
nothing. This
speak? Can
nigga
I
ain't
get a
even
mute
said
too?
nothing.
Can I
How
get a
does he
mute
get
too?
around off of asking questions? He hasn't said nothing. The man
Yeah,
has
but
not said anything. What did he
let
win?
him respond back to that, King, because I'm trying to get y'all. I want to see
Now
this
I
debate,
just want
man.
to
I think both
understand.
of
Like this
y'all.
is crazy. The man ain't said nothing at all. He just asked me questions after I went off and used all of my time on my opening. The man's opening, he said he was going to China to get some information and coming back bringing it to y'all. That's it. Now I'm listening now. But in regards to this man winning around, whoa, 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 slow down, bro. You got to say something to win around. I'm the one answering the questions. He ain't
We
came to
hadn't even
nothing.
got we hadn't even gotten to the
I'm saying as
audience
far
feedback.
as
And so that's the thing. Like we haven't even gotten to the audience feedback. We haven't even gotten to that.
so,
To
but
to
I
say
thought
that
Super said if anybody says the ad hominem at all, that the round was that round or that point or that time was forfeited in that
He
sense,
didn't
right?
forfeit the whole thing, bro. He said it's over with. If he
No, I agree
declares
with
that
you.
it's
That's what
over
I'm
with,
asking them
that means
now.
he's telling her that he quit. The debate is over with. He's doing this. The debate is over with, basically saying that if I can't do this, it's over with. He quit. What you mean? The man already stopped and he kept doing it. And I'm literally saying what I'm saying, and he kept doing it. He asked me the
Knowledge,
question.
I'm
I
agreeing
answered.
with you. I just want to
Hold on a
see
second. Hold on
where
a
he
second.
coming from with
The
that.
man answered. The man asked the question, and I answered it. I said I used to believe, but I don't believe anymore. So now I'm like this with it. So how come that's not a sufficient enough answer to the man when I answered the question and he
Didn't hear that
continued to
neither.
go on and say you lost? And if you can't do it, you lost. He wasn't getting past that. He the one that said the debate is over with, not me. I'm going with the flow. Don't put me. I did too much studying on this. I'm ready to
No,
go,
I
baby.
agree with that.
I'm
I
ready
agree
to
with
go.
that.
Let's
I'm
go.
just trying to get the debate here. I want y'all to both know. I'm here because I want to hear the debate.
Whenever
I
the
like both of
actual
y'all opening
debater can
statement.
get a mute, I listen in. Can I get a mute? Cause everybody else been talking but me. Can I get one of them too, Super? With two trolling. Everybody on Bigo know that me and Troller don't fuck with each other. Okay. Now rules are rules. When I talk to you, Super, what did I say? Now call Mac P out a liar if Mac this ain't what Mac P
that is
said.
what you
I
said.
said that I will debate this man, but I will debate him under one condition. Everybody else making money. I ain't making $0 on this. I'm doing this for God to get the word of God out. So I didn't come up here for disrespect. I thought the bro was gonna respect me. But I said one rule: we're not disrespecting each other. And you promised me that there was going to be a rule that would disqualify people from the debate. This was before we talked about the people in the audience and any of that. There was secondhand
Okay, I
information
did
that was
not
added
promise
to.
you that,
Can
but I
can I
did
can I
say
can
that
can
it
I can
would
I finish
be.
talking? I can't hear you if I can't hear you if you're talking over me, Queen. I supposed to have a mute. It's supposed to be me talking, okay? I appreciate you. Thank you for the platform, love, but I'm not finna argue tonight, okay? Now, you're saying that I asked you for that one rule of no disrespect. This man just disrespected me. He lost the debate. I'm not finna go round for round with somebody that clearly disrespected me from the beginning. Cause I don't know if you don't know me or not. I got a problem with following God rule about letting somebody slap you and turn the other cheek. So the fact that I'm sitting here cool, calm, and collected while this man has called me out of my name shows great measures for my character. Now I'm asking you to do what you said as a woman of your word. You said that that would be a disqualifier for the whole debate, and I agreed to that. Okay, so it doesn't matter if it took him 1 minute or hour to disrespect me. The first time that he disrespected me, that's the end of it. And not only did he disrespect me once, because I let that go, we can record that back. But as soon as he called me out of my name, and start doing all that hooping and hollering, the debate is over, sister. I know you trying to get your bread. I want you to get your bread, sis. You hear me? I want you to get your money, but I'm a man of my word, and I gotta stand on my square. I stand on the word of God, and the word of God is true yesterday, today, and forevermore. So I want you to be a honorable woman and announce that I just won that debate. Now you could announce me the winner of that debate and we could run it back. I'm not finna run around for round. I ain't gonna take no win and say I won that round. No, I won that debate with him. Now we can run another debate because MacP is now 1-0 over King Knowledge. That's the only thing that I will accept. Those two conditions that you announce that I won that first debate, and if you want this debate, another debate, we'll start a whole nother debate. And when I beat him this time, I'll be 2-0 because I'm well equipped. I'm ready to debate, but I'm not finna take any kind of disrespect from this man at all. You can shake your tails, you can shake your bottoms, but MacP, guess what? I ain't no Bigo dude. I stand on my word. I'm real about mine. I think the brother want to speak. Go ahead.
Okay, let me just say this. I did not say anything about disqualification. I never told King that, and I never told you that. My rules that I've posted don't even say that. I posted the rules for you. I said
I'm
you
just
would
saying we
forfeit
came
your
here to
Okay,
see a
purse.
so
debate. Y'all want to debate
right,
or
but that's
not,
what, but
man?
The
that's what
people
I'm,
came.
that's
The
what I'm,
people came
that's
here
what,
for a
that's
debate.
what I'm saying, sis. If you declare me the winner of that debate, we can go on to the second debate, and I get them everything that I was gonna give them in the first debate. But I'm not going further if this man disrespect me and call me out of my name. Troller know that. Divine know that. Nobody on Bigo ever gets a chance to disrespect MacP and I don't come back for that ass. So either you're gonna give me that win, I'm finna cut a motherfucking shine on the panel. I'm gonna roast him from the rooter to the tutor, and it ain't gonna be no stopping it. It's gonna take me about 43 3/4 of a minute to get through. You see what I'm saying? Either you want a roasting panel or you want a debate. I ain't playing both of them. I'm not no sucker. I'm a grown ass man, and I'm talking about the word of God, and I'm serious about this. You see what I'm saying?
Okay,
I'm for real
so
about this.
listen, so
Go ahead,
Mac,
Divine.
listen. Okay, so we know how the debates go. We know automatic disrespect is an automatic disqualification. But listen, this is Super's first debate, so you got to bear with her. It's only fair that you do Super call it off for him to win it, and they go ahead on and run another one. So what I also wanted to tell you, Super, when he asked him, hold on, when he asked him the question, King Knowledge was all off track. You should have fact checked that, sis. You got to check that.
Say,
He brought
who
in
are you?
another.
Who are
Okay,
you?
can I
You can
No,
fact
speak?
check it.
that's
Can
why.
I
Tell her
speak?
where I was off
Can I
track at.
speak, brother?
Tell
Can I
her where I was
speak?
off
And
track
then
at.
I
Can I
tell
Tell her
y'all
where I
in the
was
speak?
off track
comments.
at.
Brother,
Tell
can
her.
I
It's
speak?
over.
No,
Can
because you
I
like to do
speak?
things. Tell her where I was
Okay,
off track at.
brother, can I speak? I didn't
Go ahead.
overtalk
Go
you.
ahead. Go
I
ahead.
didn't
You
overtalk
can.
you.
This is not your
And he
debate.
brought in,
This is
brother,
not
can
your
I talk?
debate. What are you talking about? You didn't
Super.
overtalk
He
me.
brought in
This is
another
not your
topic.
debate.
He
I
brought
never
in
even got
another
to
topic.
respond. This ain't even got
Which
nothing to do with
religion?
you. Go ahead. Go ahead. My
Can
fault. My
I
fault,
can
Super.
I
My
get a
fault.
mute? Okay. And he brought
I'm
in
you.
another topic, which was religion. Hands down, you lost, brother. Give it up. So what I would do,
Religion
Super,
is the
go ahead,
Bible. How is
brother,
that
brother.
losing?
That's a lie.
What the
That's not
hell?
true.
Are
That's
you
not
listening to
true.
yourself? Is the
Religion is
Bible
not
a
the
religion? Is the
Bible.
Bible a
That's
religious
not
book?
true.
Is the
That's
Bible
not
a religious
true.
book?
That's
What are you
not
talking
Yeah,
true.
about?
yeah, it is.
What are you talking about, man? Get
Super.
down!
Listen, Super. He lost. Flat hands down. He didn't even answer the question. You
Okay,
lost.
I I
Period.
I I hear y'all, but I'm not declaring a
Okay,
winner
Mac. I
nor a
already told you
loser
what time
in
it
Oh,
this
was.
okay.
in
Let's
So
this
go.
guess
juncture
what? Okay,
He
don't worry
lost.
because
about it,
this
Super.
is
Don't
not.
worry about it,
He
Super. You
lost.
not a
I
woman of
feel
your
I feel
word. He
sabotaged.
lost. Everybody on
I feel
Bigo just
I feel
seen it.
sabotaged. I
Take
feel
your
Oh, you a
sabotaged.
loss.
I'm not
crybaby,
gonna hold
nigga. You
you.
a crybaby.
Like
You couldn't
Take
fuck
your
with me anyway. You
loss.
know better.
You
Now
You
he's
knew what
already
it
still
was.
lost.
verbally
You
attacking
knew
me.
what it was.
Wow,
You
you
knew what it
still
was.
losing, bro.
You knew what it
You
was.
still
You didn't
losing.
even say nothing.
I am so sorry, but I feel sabotaged. Like this was supposed to go a whole nother way. And we still can go, but you're choosing, Matt P, you're choosing to not. And I'm not, first of all, I am not declaring no winners. We ain't even getting nowhere. We didn't even get anywhere. We didn't get anywhere. And this is why I feel sabotaged. What are we talking about? We didn't even get anywhere. We didn't get anywhere. We didn't even get through the first round. Thank you, boo. And I get that King Knowledge got frustrated and he said what he said. And like I told you, I never said anything about that I was forfeiting my entire debate if somebody got disrespectful. What I said is that I was holding you all to your word. I was holding you all to your word that you all would not do that. But my rules state that if you got this, you would forfeit your time. And so there's no reason for this to end unless you're just trying to just sabotage what the fuck I got going on. That's what I really believe. Don't ask me to declare no winners. Like that does not we didn't even get anywhere. We didn't get anywhere for me to declare a winner. I unmuted you, King Knowledge.
I appreciate you. I thank you. To the people that follow me, that lead with me, thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming through. I had a beautiful arsenal of work for you. I've been studying for the last 2 days, collecting stuff. I was what I had for you was, I'll do it another time. In regards to this little show that they put on, congratulations. You embarrassed yourself. If you were scared, you shouldn't have came to the debate. At the end of the day, the man said nothing at all. Nothing. Nothing. I literally came in my open statement and used all my time. The man asked me a question, I used all my time. I literally gave you what was asked of me, and all of their things that they're saying from this woman is telling y'all that the Bible and religion don't go together. I don't know what's going on for the man to leave off the panel and forfeit the debate because we're not done. I gave him the time to speak and I was on mute. For the man to give up in regards to the debate is absurd and it's ridiculous. And instead of hindering him, Divine, you should have said, Mac P, come on, stop it. You can do this. You should have motivated him. But how do you lose a debate after the man claims that the debate is over? You declared that the debate is over. You told everybody in the room that the debate is done. So in your mind, the debate is done. But after that, you called me a woman and then threatened everybody to roast me. But you already called me a woman, so we even. So let's get back to the debate. And I was ready to keep back going. But now he put another ultimatum on Super. And he said, Super, if you don't do this and if you don't do this, then this is done. He did the same thing to me that he did to Super. So we both can understand what happened tonight. And in regards to it, this is fear. If you want to debate me in regards to the Bible, please, I'm ready. I'm open to any contenders. But this has got to stop. The games, the debauchery, and trying to literally bring somebody's name down is ridiculous because that's all it came down to was literally bringing her name down. But you could have told her you was going to do this before you did it. You could have told us that this was the angle you was going to take because everybody in the room could see this is fear. Everybody in the room could see this stuff right here is literally ridiculous. If you're scared, just say you're scared or continue on the debate, Mac P and Divine. I'll take both of you on. You guys are knowledgeable, right? How about me versus both of you and we'll just continue on the debate. And I promise you I won't cry. Nothing personal, but let's stop with the questions. You don't have to ask me no questions. I'm not going to ask you no questions. How about you just give your sources, the Bible? Because the debate, if you look on the flyer, it says the Bible. You see what I'm talking about? Doesn't say China. Doesn't say anything else. And I made it clear with Super that that's what we were debating about, the Bible. So in regards to it, God is in the Bible, and that was supposed to be the author of the Bible. So anything else outside of that, what are we doing? Because King was talking about the God in the Bible. Because that's what the debate was about. If y'all don't want to debate about that, let's debate about something else. I'm still here. We can freestyle, whatever you want. Forget the Bible. Let's debate about something else. What you want to debate about? I'm here. Let's give the people a show. It's almost 1,000 people in here.
Whose background is that?
Okay,
That's
you
mine,
know
but
what?
you just unmuted me, so. Hey, I wanted to ask Jesus' little bro a question, but it didn't went too far
Let me
now.
get in there.
But
What's up, Tro? I
what's up with
had
you, bro?
y'all.
1,000
I had
people in
told
here. It's
these for my
1,000
light
people in
said,
here.
bro, shut up, bro. I gotta talk over you. Damn, I
I'll
had
shut
told the people that my bro, shut
I'll
up.
shut
I
up.
had told the people that my motherfucking lights was off. Y'all see the lights back on. So when the lights went off, the
Are you
internet
going to
switched back
debate, man?
over.
Are you going to debate?
Brother,
Yes or no?
stop talking over me. What the fuck
I
is
I'm
think
just
wrong
he's
with
saying
asking
you?
he
you. Are you
ain't
going to
jump off the
debate, man?
panel.
We
His
don't
lights
care
had
about
went
your
off.
lights.
Man,
That's
whenever
why
you
he's
get
saying
through
it.
talking, stupid, put this nigga on mute. Cause this bitch ass nigga can't close his dick sucker. I done tried to be respectful for a whole fucking
Okay,
hour,
now we're
and I
one
ain't
for one.
disrespect
We're
nobody.
one for
But
one.
if you
Let's just
want this
start over now.
motherfucking debate, you're
Let's
gonna
just
have to
start over. We're
moderate
one
it.
for one.
Okay? So I done took my headset off several times because I ain't saying nothing while this bitch
Hey,
ass
man.
nigga talking.
Let's
So
get
when
back to
it's
the
my
debate,
turn to
baby.
speak, I want to speak without
Let's get
being
back to the
spoken
debate.
over.
Let's get back to
Please
the
and
debate.
thank you.
Let's get back to it.
Now, again, I was explaining, brother, can you stop talking? Again, I was explaining to the people, like I said, I had already told y'all, we had a big storm in Memphis. My lights was out. Okay. I borrowed a generator to whoop you, homie. Okay. So when the lights came back on, my internet went off and switched back over to the regular power. That's why I dropped down. Now, Super, let me ask you this.
Generator.
How many rounds we got, Super?
There was a total of 3 rounds. There's a total of 3 rounds.
Okay, okay, we got 3 rounds. Mac P gonna take the first round because you don't want to be a woman of your word, and I respect it. Okay, now
What
we
do you
got two
mean?
more
What does
rounds.
that
All
mean,
right,
Super? What does that mean?
brother,
I don't know
brother,
what that
brother,
means.
brother,
Hold on, I'm
brother,
asking
brother,
Super a
brother,
question.
brother,
I don't
brother.
know what
Don't
that
say
means.
nothing
I don't know
while
what
I'm
that
talking,
means.
bitch ass
What does that
nigga,
mean?
hoe cake
What does that
ass
mean?
nigga. Put that motherfucker on mute, please.
Oh.
Cause this bitch
We
ass
just,
nigga
hey,
too
bro, we just want to
emotional
see the
to hear what
debate,
the
yo.
fuck
Wait,
another
are
grown
you
man
cursing
would
me out?
say. Please mute yourself, bitch ass nigga.
You're
We
playing
gonna get
music
some
while you're
order in this
cursing me out?
bitch. Cause obviously a woman ain't no motherfucking
Yeah, y'all
leader.
gotta let
So
them speak
I'ma
one at a
lead this
time, though, Super.
motherfucking shit. Nigga, mute yourself, bitch. Now,
Hold on, you out of pocket. Um, I don't know about this woman not being a leader and so on and so forth. I'm trying to give grace. I'm trying to give grace, and I'm also trying to entertain the people. I'm trying to give the people what they want. Okay, the people came here to the people came here to see a show. Okay, now y'all done disrespected each other. It is what it is. I said you forfeit your time, whatever the case may be. It is what it is. Now, can we please move on? Can we get back to the debate? Is what I'm asking. That's what. So can I go back down to a 4 panel and it just be you and King, and we get back to the debate? Or are you gonna continue to troll me with your headphones? Like, what in the world is going on? I'm not being disrespectful to this man. Like, what is going on here?
man,
Hello?
what's going on is you constantly letting this man overtalk me. So with all due respect, when I'm being talked over, I can't listen, Queen. So what I asked you what it was 3 rounds, right? You said you gonna give me the first round because he done called me up and out of my name. I'm saying that we got two more rounds to go. If you want the debate to continue, then let's stop all of this talking and gossiping and let's get to round number 2 and number 3. I'm here for the smoke. But I tried to give y'all Jesus' little brother. I'm finna let Mac P out. I'm ready to play.
Okay. So can we get y'all to drop off the panel? I'm going back down to a four panel. Okay. Now we're gonna go back. Okay. Um, to establish that the debate is not over. You all were at the end of your you all were at the end of your individual questioning. I'm gonna just leave it there because that went left. Okay. So now so now what's supposed to happen next are some rapid fire questions. So what I'm gonna do is say from here on out, please no disrespect. Please, I'm begging. Please,
Can we get
please.
that as a
No dis-
qualifier of the debate counseling? Because we grown men up here. You shouldn't have to beg no grown men to show you and your panel and each other respect. I still,
Okay.
so
You just got done
So
what's
disrespecting me,
up?
man. Like, what are you saying? What are you saying?
Are you
You
crying?
just
Are
got
you
so
done
crying?
this
We
is what
going
I'm
around
disrespecting me.
two.
Did
We
you
going
hear that?
around
Like,
two.
come
Stop
on, man.
crying.
Like,
Stop crying.
guys,
Stop
come on. Let's
crying. We
get
going
back to the
around
debate.
two. You
Let's
are you
not.
already
Come on.
lost round one. I'm finna beat you two more rounds, boy.
okay. All right.
Isn't that a form
So
of disrespect?
let's get
Bro,
Like,
I'm
to
done.
it. Let's get to it. Yeah. Yep. So this is round two. Please build on your statements. You've heard everything that King had to say. You asked the questions and you said what you said, right? So let's move on. Mac P, second round, 4 minutes. And that starts. What are you doing? Is this a part of your presentation? Is
It
this a part
is.
of your presentation? I need to know so I can start the clock.
Yeah. Can
Okay,
you hear
go
me?
ahead. You have 4 minutes. Yep, we can hear you and we can
Uh
see you.
did No, I'm finna get ready to pull the ninja sword out. I gotta go holler at my boys over here in China. Cause my boys in China is gonna make you believe that the Bible is real. You see this word that is in front of you, it is in Chinese. It's called to create. Now, the Chinese people, and you could do your fact check, they don't even know where they English or they Chinese come from. They can't even tell you how it started. So we're gonna throw in God in there, but that's a sidebar. Now, when you break these syllables down, it's like a sigil of sort. You see what I'm saying? Now, up under it, it's the whole thing broken down. And what does it say? It says, "Speak, dust, life, walk, mud." This is in reference to Genesis chapter 2, verses 7, where it says that God formed man out of the dirt and blew breath into him, creating a living soul. I told you we was going to go to China. Let's see what the word garden mean. This is the word garden, the word at the top, the big Chinese letter. Under it is the broken syllables of the Chinese word. Dust, breath, two-person, enclosure, garden. Now, some people may say, hey, this is it's kind of crazy and it's circumstantial evidence, but unfortunately, it's not. Because when we go even further into it, it also tells you about the flood, the great flood. Now, when we talk about the flood, everyone knows about Noah's Ark, even if you may or may not believe in it. But just so happens that the scientist has discovered Noah's Ark. Thank you for the time. So Noah's Ark has showed us that by the 300 cubits measured in the Bible and the 300 and the 50 cubits wide, the 30 cubits high, that they have found the remains of Noah's Ark in the mountain where the Bible said it would be. See, this is tangible evidence that we're going to prove that the Bible is absolutely real. See, this is a debate, so you could go in there and fact check me on that. Now, if we want to go to the encyclopediabritannica.com, which is a trusted source of information, Charles Wilkes discovered Wilkes Island, and in Encyclopedia Britannica, it tells you that a dome is partially attached to the ice sheet. This is why we have the Antarctica Treaty, because nobody can lay claim on this land, and it's guarded for regular people to get away from it because they have already told us that they discovered the dome. Now I'm going to go back out of science and go back to the Bible, which is Genesis chapter 1, verses 6 and 8, where God said he was going to separate the waters from the waters. He called this the firmament. And this is why science will not let you go there. Because if you go there, you will discover that the Bible is in fact real. Thank you for the time.
All right. Let me reset my timer. Are you ready, King?
1 second, 1 second. I didn't know that we could do that. I wasn't aware that we could do that, but I'm gonna yeah, give me 1 second and then I'll start off.
Yes, if you have any references or anything like that, that's the reason why I said the picture comments are off unless you specifically ask me. So if you have something that you want to pull up, share or something like that, let me know and I will turn on the picture comments.
No, no, no. I'll just do it the same way because when I came in, I was gonna use the picture comments to do my thing, but it was turned off, so I didn't know that we couldn't do something
Yeah,
like
no,
that. But
just
since we're
let me
doing
know. If you
something,
want me to turn it on, I can
no,
turn
no,
it
no, no,
on.
no, no. You don't have to turn it on. I think I'll be able to screen share. Just seeing. You just have to instruct me because I'm not sure if you can see it.
We can see.
All right. I want to go to the Bible. Is everybody in here with me? You can start now.
We got you.
All right. So now that I'm in the Bible, I want you people to go to these Bible verses. I don't want to go anywhere outside of the Bible because at the end of the day, I don't want people to think that I'm reaching or I can't verify my sources, but everything comes from a source. Everything comes from somewhere. So all sources are pretty much, non invalid or valid, whatever you want to call it. In regards to the Bible, Deuteronomy 22:5 says, the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abominations unto the Lord God. So these are some of the things that we might not know about in regards to the Bible. A man shouldn't be wearing a woman's clothes and a woman shouldn't be wearing a man's clothes. These are some of the things. Thou shalt cut off her hand, thine eye shall not pity her. This is following that. So if a woman wears men's clothes like a basketball player or a woman wearing overalls in a farm, then thou shalt cut off her hand. Thine eye shall not pity her, meaning give her no mercy. Then we go over here to Deuteronomy 25:11. When men strive together one with another, and the wife of the one draweth near for to deliver her husband out of the hand of him that smiteth him, and put forth her hand, and taketh him by the secrets, that is the testicles. A woman must die if she grabs a man by the testicles in Deuteronomy 25:11 in any attack. The Bible was very chauvinistic, it was very sexist, and it was used to oppress women. This was the whole thing about this book. If you go back to before this book, it was about times of literally when the goddess ruled. They took a lot of things out of it. Even in Jeremiah 44, it speaks about the Queen of Heaven. The Queen of Heaven was somebody that was revered in the Bible because it was literally coming before everything that happened. And you can go to it and you can see it, Jeremiah 44:17-25. And we'll get into that a little later as the debate continues. But we can go through all of these things right here where the Bible is telling you so much stuff about what was being done that nobody actually claimed to let you know. that whosoever would not seek the Lord God of Israel shall be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. So if you did not follow this God, and remember when I told you in the opening statements, everybody, remember when I spoke to you and said the first commandment, which is number one, number uno, that first commandment, which was the most important commandment because you made it the first commandment. The first commandment said, thou shalt not worship any other God but I. And then we go over here to Second Chronicles 15:13, where it says that whosoever would not seek the Lord God of Israel shall be put to death. So if you don't follow that God, you shall be put to death, whether small or great. It doesn't matter who you are, whether man or woman, you shall be put to death. Then we go over here to First Kings 20:36. Then said he unto him, because thou hast not obeyed the voice of the Lord, behold, as soon as thou depart from me, a lion shall slay thee. And as soon as he departed from him, a lion found him and slew him. God was killing people for sport in the Bible. So when I opened up this build, I told y'all I was going to prove to y'all how God is literally more vicious and evil than the devil ever was. The devil was responsible for killing 10 people in the Bible. His name was Satan. God was responsible for killing over 2 million people in the Bible. So we need to question who this God is in the Bible that we've been worshiping under indoctrination. We need to look at his behaviors and his action. Why is he jealous? Why is he revengeful? Why is this
25
God
seconds.
so mean and evil? Is that time?
25 seconds.
Okay. And that's what I want to know. And we can keep going. And Elijah said unto them, take the prophets of Baal, let not one of them escape. And they took them, and Elijah brought them down to the brook and slew them there. God was killing people everywhere in the Bible. Then we get into the rape. And that's next. In regards to something that I got to show you, God was a rapist. He literally ordained thousands and thousands of rape of innocent virgin girls. Thank you.
That's time, King. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm going to unmute the both of you. Now, this is where you all get a chance to ask each other. You each have 3 minutes. If one or the other takes longer than expected to answer the question, I will give you an additional 2 minutes. So, Mac P, you are first. What's your question? Do you have any questions for King Knowledge?
Standing on my square again on the first question that I asked, and since I couldn't get a decent answer on it and that killed everything, I'm standing on it because you keep using the Bible as your point of reference and talking about it's your proof. Then, if the Bible is your point of reference, it's your proof. So basically, you're proving that the Bible is absolutely real, whether you believe God is good or God is bad. All the information that you get is coming from the Bible. So if you could go in there and discredit something that the Bible said, that would be lovely. Like if it was a lion in there or somewhere, I'm trying to help you out to be a case, to destroy the Bible because you can't destroy the Bible from your personal emotions. You see what I'm saying? I'm still waiting on there, brother. But if you don't want to stand on that, then you can ask me whatever. Because Jesus' little brother got all the answers. You can sit at my feet and learn.
So your question is,
Why
does
is he
he believe the
use
Bible? You're going back to that.
no, I'm going to the same question but a different way. Why is you using the Bible for a reference if you saying that the Bible isn't real and isn't true? And you're standing on the words that's coming out of the Bible. But if you don't want to answer that, you could just ask me questions because I ain't gonna dodge none.
Do I get a chance to answer throughout his time, or should I?
Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
oh, the Bible is a book. The debate is about the Bible. When you look up there at the title, when you look up there at the profile, it literally says Mac P and King Knowledge, and the Bible is right in front of it. That is the reference. That is the source. That's what I'm reading from. That's what the debate is about. It wasn't about China. It wasn't about none of this stuff over here in England or India. It wasn't about, the capitals of America. It was about the Bible. So I'm giving you scriptures in the Bible. I'm debating about the Bible, sir. I don't know what you're talking about, but if you want to go outside of the Bible, we can get outside of it. You want to go to the Gilgamesh, the Epic Elish? Do you want to go to the Book of the Dead? Do you really want to get into this motherfucker till we go to the Gospel of Mary, the things that are outside of the Bible, the Book of Enoch, the Gospel of Thomas? Because I got it all written down. I was prepared for every angle. Whatever you want to do, I'm here. But it's not about belief with me.
I'm
I didn't
waiting.
know it
You
was
ain't
a
got to
debate
talk
about
about it.
belief
Just
and
go
knowing.
ahead and
Hold
give
on a
it.
second. Hold on a second. Wait a second. Hold on. I thought I was able to have a rebuttal. You asked me a question.
Let him
No, it's
answer.
not a
And
it's not a
then you
rebuttal.
respond.
It's a question, brother. Ask you a question and you giving me a rebuttal. That's why I interjected. I asked you, were you gonna use the Bible as a point of reference? Yes or no?
Yeah, at this point, man, I think it's more or less you trying to frustrate
Just
me.
just just yes or no, bro.
Bro,
I say
that's
I
what I've
told
been
you
doing. You're
if you don't
asking
want to
me
answer the
if
question,
I'm
you
going
can
to be
ask me
using the
questions,
Bible.
bro. If you're not gonna
You're
answer the
asking,
question, just ask me questions. If you ain't gonna give me a yes or no, just start asking your questions and I'm gonna answer you because you definitely just ran from that and the people seen that. But go ahead, bro.
I tried to answer you, but you cut me off. You stopped me. You literally
No, it's
got
a yes or
louder.
no, bro. It's a yes or no, bro.
I'm just understanding the question.
Are you gonna use the Bible as your point of reference? Yes or no?
That's what I'm doing. That's what I showed you. I showed you the Bible. I haven't
Oh,
showed you
okay.
no
Thank you,
references
brother.
outside the Bible. I haven't showed you
No
no
further
references
questions.
outside the Bible. All I've showed you was the
Yes,
Bible
sir.
so far.
Yes, sir. No, yes, sir. No further questions.
Okay. All right, King. Do you have any questions for him?
Um, yes.
All right. There you
Are
go.
you a Christian?
Absolutely not, sir.
Okay. By you saying that you're Jesus' little brother, are you saying that Jesus is real?
Absolutely.
As in, as in Mother Nature, elements, body, face, skin, nose, hair, head, physical attributes. Love, hate. Can he feel? Can he give? Are you saying that Jesus is a person that is alive on planet Earth right now?
What Jesus is not anything that you name. Jesus lives outside of time, space, and matter. See, we live in a three-dimensional world consisting of time, space, and matter. He's the creator of that. So he lives outside of that and he can travel
Yes or no,
within.
sir? Yes or no? Yes or
It's a
no?
complex
Are you saying yes or
and
no, sir? Yes
complicated
or no?
thing. It's a
Yes or no?
complicated
Are
and
you saying
complex
yes? I'm
thing
trying to
at the
understand you.
same time. Yes or no about what?
In regards to the question that I asked you a question. Yes or no?
What question was a yes or no?
Does Jesus have a physical attributes? Does he have characteristics? Does he have a voice? Does he have a mind? Can he think? Can he talk? Can he walk? Is Jesus physical? And
Yeah.
is he still
Oh
alive
yeah,
today?
bro.
Two questions. Is he physical and is he still alive?
Well, see, you gotta let me answer the question. That ain't no yes or no question to me. Okay. So the question is, was Jesus physical? Yes, Jesus was physical when he came out of Mary's womb until he died on that cross. But before then, he was a spirit. And once he left that cross, he ascended and became a spirit again. So the form that he's in now is a spiritual form, which is not of our time, space, and matter. He's on a different dimension. So Jesus was physical, but yet again, he's spiritual. It's complex like that.
Okay. Is God a rapist?
God is not a rapist. He don't rape. He don't have intercourse with his creation. No.
Does God ordain men to rape?
God don't ordain men to rape.
Is God a human sacrificer?
Is God a human sacrifice? Any sacrifice that's been made hasn't been by God.
Did God sacrifice his son Jesus Christ to save the world from sin? His only begotten son in John 3:16? Did he not sacrifice his son for the whole world? Did he not? Yes or no? Did God sacrifice his son? Did he or did he not sacrifice his son? Yes or no, sir?
Jesus Christ sacrificed himself.
Okay.
He is
When
God.
God
It's a
called out,
trinity.
okay, go ahead. I'll let you finish.
Okay. Yeah, he sacrificed himself because Jesus and God the same individual. We can't look at God as an individual like us who's encapsulated in one body that has a mind, body, and soul.
In John
God is three in
3:16, sir, it
can
said,
I
For God
can
so
I
loved the
finish? You said
world
you was
that
gonna
he
let me
gave his
finish.
only
You said you
begotten
was gonna let
Son,
me
for
finish. You said
whosoever
you was gonna
Hold,
believeth
let
in
me
hold on,
him
finish.
King.
shall not perish but have everlasting life.
Super, he
That is
said he
what
was
was
gonna let
said.
me finish, right?
If you
Hold
know
on, King.
John 3:16, for God so loved the world that for whosoever
Right?
believeth in him shall not perish but have
He
everlasting
said he
life.
was he
Is
said
that
he was
not
gonna
what
let
God
me
said,
finish, right?
sir?
He said he was gonna let me
Hold
finish,
on,
right,
King.
Super?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Mac P.
Oh, okay. Cause see, that ain't gonna throw me off of my rock. This the Holy Spirit talking. Like I said again before I was rudely interrupted, we are encapsulated in one body, a mind, body, and a spirit. Now, God is not like us. He's not a man. Okay. He's encapsulated in three individual beings, but all of the beings have one mind, one accord. So Jesus, being God, sacrificed himself. So the Most High God didn't make him do it. Jesus made the decision because he loves us. But go ahead, brother, with your questions.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna stick a pin in that right now. So I hope we remember where we're at.
Amen.
Okay. All right.
Amen.
So this is the point where the audience gets to participate. Okay. Now, if you want to come on the panel, I need 200 beans to come on the panel. You get one question and you get 4 minutes or a $3 cash app. Because I'm the moderator. But if you want to pay one of the debaters, you can go ahead and pay one of the debaters. But either way it goes, 200 beans needs to be received. I'm not fucked up with it. I'm blessed. Oh, okay. Who did you send it to, Osaru? Cash app or beans?
Look at God. Glory.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Y'all gotta understand that those gambling gifts, um, let me see what I got. I got uh I don't know who these people are. Okay, I got 300 from organic. Um, like the only person I have 200 from is ISIS 718. So we're not voting yet, y'all. This is audience participation. You all get to come up. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So who okay, hold on. So I saw Asaru. Asaru, you said that you sent something? . 'Something? 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 'Someth Okay. There's so many people in the queue. Oh my God. Please hit me up on the back end and let me know what you sent, so that I can look for it. Let me know what you sent. Osaro, you're up next. You're up. Your 4 minutes starts now. My bad. There you
Progress.
go.
And you're excellent. You're an excellent host. Super. I have two things. Mac P and one for King Knowledge. Am I to assume that that the Chinese letters validate the Bible? Because then I would ask, what validates the Chinese letters? So it's just like if I say horizon. Does that really mean because that word is so old that Horus really risen? It doesn't quite substantiate. It makes a good argument, but it doesn't quite substantiate it. And to King Knowledge, I understand what Mac P is saying. What he's saying in essence is, why use the God of the Bible to refute the validity of the Bible? Because that's the same as using the Bible to prove the Bible. So I see where MacP is coming from. I just wanted to, just get those 2 points out to each of you because I'm still in the bushes. Thank you. I'm done. I'm good. That's all I wanted to say. But this is a very good debate.
Hey,
Thank you.
hey, appreciate that question, brother, and appreciate that comment. I get to mine first if you don't mind. Now,
Go ahead.
during the debate, yeah, during debate, I never said that the Chinese lettering was validation for the Bible. All I said that they had a correlation. You see what I'm talking about? These are two things that are similar that come from different places that saying the exact same thing. That's why I was going next to take you over to Rome because Rome actually has the documents of them crucifying Jesus. I just can break it down like where I live at in Memphis, Tennessee. If you gonna hang somebody or if somebody gonna die, they keep a record of that, just like they keep a record of the people that they arrest. So in the Roman history, they have the actual records of them arresting Jesus and crucifying him. So all I am doing is correlating outside sources that's proven the Bible while using the Bible to correlate back to that particular case outside. So can't nobody just say that I'm only using the Bible. Anybody could use the Bible. No, I'm going outside of that junk. You see what I'm saying? To say show you that other people are saying the same things that was said in the Bible. That's it. Not a validation, but a correlation. Thank you for the question, brother. Appreciate you. Go ahead.
King Knowledge, did you have any response to
Of course.
Osaru?
He asked me a question, and in reference to that question, it was about proving something. The debate is not proving anything. The debate was about the context of the Bible. It didn't say proving the Bible. It didn't say disproving the Bible. It said the Bible. So, in regards to me speaking about the Bible, I chose to speak about how God is literally a rapist, a murderer, a sadistic freak, a psycho, all types of things, a human cannibalist, and all of these things inside the Bible. I was going to go over to Jesus and tell you how Luke 14:26 said that if you don't hate your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your siblings, and everybody else, even your children, then you cannot be a disciple in Jesus's house. You cannot get close to Jesus. I was going to show you when Jesus came to bring the sword, and he didn't come to bring peace. And then he says that when you die by the sword, when you live by the sword, you die by the sword. And it's kind of like you came to bring the sword, though. So I don't understand a lot of things that was in this Bible. There was 101 contradictions that I pointed out in the Bible. And I'm sitting there looking at this Bible thinking we was going to debate the Bible, but you came up here and then you asked me about the proving or disproving the Bible. I haven't done none of that. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't write the Bible. I wasn't at the Council of Nicaea. At the end of the day, how can I prove its validity? I don't know. I thought we was talking about the Bible. I didn't think we was talking about China. I didn't think we was talking about letters and the NBA finals. I didn't think we was talking about India and all these other religions and cultures because like I said, if we wanted to get in that, I got enough information in my